What if I told you there are places on Earth so remote, so isolated, that reaching them can take days or even seem impossible? From villages perched on towering cliffs to communities hidden deep within mountains, deserts, and frozen wilderness. These extraordinary places have adapted to some of the harshest environments on the planet. In today's journey, we'll explore some of the world's most incredible hidden settlements. And discover how people continue to thrive where most of us could hardly imagine living. Before we begin, let us know in the comments, which of these remote places would you actually visit? Now let's venture beyond the map. Wae Rebo, Indonesia. High above the tropical forests of Flores Island lies Wae Rebo, one of Southeast Asia's most secluded mountain villages. Surrounded by mist-covered ridges and dense rainforest, the settlement can only be reached after hours of hiking through rugged terrain. The cool mountain climate contrasts sharply with the tropical lowlands below, creating an environment where clouds often drift directly through the village. Its iconic cone-shaped communal houses, known as Mbaru Niang, are masterpieces of adaptation, built from local wood, bamboo, and thatch to withstand heavy rains and mountain winds. Isolation has preserved the Manggarai people's traditional way of life, with customs and ceremonies passed down through generations. Rather than reshaping the landscape, villagers live within it, cultivating small plots and respecting the surrounding forest. Wae Rebo demonstrates how a community can maintain cultural identity while existing in harmony with one of Indonesia's most beautiful and remote environments. Wadi Rum Desert Camp, Jordan. Far from modern cities and highways, the remote camps of Wadi Rum are scattered across one of the most spectacular desert landscapes on Earth. Massive sandstone cliffs rise from endless expanses of red sand, creating a terrain often compared to the surface of another planet. The climate is harsh and arid, with scorching daytime temperatures giving way to surprisingly cold nights beneath crystal-clear skies. Desert camps are carefully designed to function within this extreme environment, using lightweight structures and traditional Bedouin knowledge to provide shelter and comfort. Isolation remains a defining characteristic of life here. fostering a culture deeply connected to the desert and its rhythms. The surrounding wilderness shapes everything from travel routes to daily routines. In Wadi Rum, the boundary between human existence and nature becomes remarkably thin, revealing how people can thrive in one of the world's most unforgiving yet beautiful environments. Korowai tree houses, Papua. Deep within the dense rainforests of Papua, the Korowai people have developed one of the world's most remarkable forms of architecture. Their towering tree houses, sometimes rising more than 50 meters above the forest floor, stand amid an environment of thick jungle, winding rivers, and intense tropical humidity. Constant rainfall and dense vegetation create challenging living conditions. Yet the Korowai have adapted with extraordinary ingenuity. Elevated homes provide protection from flooding, insects, and wildlife, while offering clear views of the surrounding forest. For centuries, geographic isolation limited outside influence, allowing traditional customs and knowledge to remain deeply rooted in daily life. The forest is not simply a resource, but the foundation of culture, spirituality, and survival. Every structure reflects an intimate understanding of the ecosystem, demonstrating how humans can live within nature rather than apart from it. The Korowai tree houses remain powerful symbols of adaptation and coexistence in one of Earth's last great wildernesses. Castellfollit de la Roca, Spain. In the heart of Catalonia, Castellfollit de la Roca occupies one of Europe's most dramatic village settings. The settlement sits atop a narrow basalt cliff formed by ancient volcanic lava flows rising nearly 50 meters above the surrounding rivers. The Mediterranean climate provides warm summers and mild winters, while the volcanic landscape creates a striking contrast between rugged rock and fertile valleys below. Over centuries, residents constructed tightly packed stone houses along the cliff edge, maximizing limited space while taking advantage of the natural defensive position. This unique geography fostered a close-knit community where life unfolded high above the surrounding countryside. The village appears almost suspended in mid-air, its buildings blending seamlessly into the dark volcanic rock beneath them. Castellfollit de la Roca demonstrates how human settlement can adapt to seemingly impossible terrain, transforming a precarious cliff into a thriving and enduring home. Kandovan, Iran. Hidden within the volcanic landscapes of northwestern Iran, Kandovan is a village unlike any other. The settlement is carved directly into towering cone-shaped rock formations created by ancient volcanic activity and centuries of erosion. The region experiences hot summers and cold winters, yet the stone dwellings provide natural insulation, remaining cool during intense heat and warm during freezing temperatures. Rather than constructing homes on the landscape, residents transformed the landscape itself into living spaces. This extraordinary adaptation has supported a continuous community for hundreds of years, allowing traditions and lifestyles to evolve within a highly distinctive environment. The village's relative isolation helped preserve its unique cultural character, while the surrounding mountains reinforced a strong sense of self-sufficiency. Kandovan represents a remarkable partnership between humanity and geology, where people have shaped their lives around the natural architecture provided by the earth itself. Meteora, Greece. Rising from the plains of central Greece, the sandstone pillars of Meteora create one of the most extraordinary landscapes on Earth. These towering rock formations, sculpted by millions of years of erosion, support monasteries that appear to float between heaven and earth. The region experiences hot Mediterranean summers and cool winters, while constant winds sweep across the cliffs. For centuries, monks sought refuge atop these inaccessible pinnacles, constructing monasteries using ropes, baskets, and sheer determination. Their isolated existence fostered a unique spiritual culture, largely separated from the political turmoil below. The architecture seems inseparable from the landscape itself, with stone walls emerging naturally from the cliffs. Today, despite modern access routes, Meteora retains an atmosphere of solitude and contemplation. It stands as a remarkable example of humanity adapting to an extreme environment without dominating it, allowing nature and spirituality to merge into a single breathtaking scene. Monemvasia, Greece. Separated from mainland Greece by a narrow causeway, Monemvasia emerges dramatically from a massive sea rock rising from the Aegean Sea. The settlement is protected by steep cliffs on nearly every side, creating a natural fortress that remained hidden from invaders for centuries. The Mediterranean climate brings warm sunshine, sea breezes, and mild winters, allowing life to flourish in this rocky environment. Stone houses, winding alleys, and medieval fortifications blend seamlessly into the cliffside terrain, demonstrating how architecture evolved in response to both geography and defense. Its relative isolation fostered a distinct cultural identity, preserving traditions that echo through its ancient streets. Every building appears anchored to the rock itself, creating the impression that the town grew naturally from the landscape. Monemvasia showcases a rare partnership between human ingenuity and nature, where survival, beauty, and history are woven into a single breathtaking setting. Karimabad, Pakistan. Hidden deep within the Hunza Valley, Karimabad feels like an oasis suspended between earth and sky. Towering peaks exceeding 7,000 meters rise on every horizon, their snow-covered summits creating a natural fortress around the settlement. Winters are long and harsh, while short summers bring lush orchards of apricots, cherries, and walnuts that flourish in the glacial meltwater. Over centuries, residents adapted to this dramatic landscape by carving terraces into steep mountain slopes and constructing stone homes capable of withstanding extreme temperature swings. The village remained isolated from the outside world for generations, allowing unique traditions, languages, and customs to survive largely unchanged. Here, life follows the rhythms of the mountains. Farmers channel water through ancient irrigation systems, and every cultivated field represents a delicate partnership with nature. In Karimabad, human resilience and the immense power of the Karakoram Mountains exist in remarkable balance. Ittoqqortoormiit, Greenland. On Greenland's remote eastern coast sits Ittoqqortoormiit, one of the most isolated settlements in the Western Hemisphere. Vast fjords, drifting sea ice, and frozen tundra surround the community for much of the year. Winter temperatures plunge far below freezing, while darkness dominates the landscape for months. The colorful wooden houses stand out against the stark Arctic environment, carefully designed to withstand powerful winds and extreme cold. With only limited connections to the outside world, residents maintain traditions deeply rooted in hunting, fishing, and survival in the polar wilderness. Social life revolves around cooperation, where community bonds remain essential in an unforgiving environment. Here, nature dictates every aspect of existence, from travel routes to food sources. In Ittoqqortoormiit, people have learned not to conquer the Arctic, but to coexist with it, creating a culture shaped by endurance, adaptation, and respect for one of Earth's harshest landscapes. Mawsynram, India. Perched among the rolling hills of Meghalaya in northeastern India, Mawsynram is widely recognized as one of the wettest inhabited places on Earth. Moisture-laden monsoon clouds sweep northward from the Bay of Bengal and collide with the Khasi Hills, releasing astonishing amounts of rainfall throughout the year. The landscape is a world of emerald forests, mist-shrouded valleys, and countless streams that carve their way through the terrain. To adapt, residents have developed steep-roofed homes designed to quickly shed torrential rain and protect interiors from constant moisture. For generations, the region's relative isolation has helped preserve unique Khasi traditions, language, and community structures. Life here revolves around the rhythms of the monsoon, with nature influencing everything from architecture to agriculture. Rather than resisting the relentless rain, the people of Mawsynram have embraced it, creating a society that thrives within one of the most water-rich environments on the planet. Longyearbyen, Svalbard. Far above the Arctic Circle, Longyearbyen stands as one of the northernmost permanent settlements on Earth. Nestled between snow-covered mountains and icy fjords, the town experiences months of continuous darkness in winter and endless daylight during summer. Temperatures frequently plunge well below freezing, while powerful Arctic winds shape the stark environment. Buildings are constructed on elevated foundations to accommodate permafrost, preventing structures from sinking as the ground shifts seasonally. Despite modern connections, Longyearbyen remains remarkably isolated, fostering a unique culture where survival depends on cooperation and respect for nature. Encounters with polar bears are a reality beyond town limits, reminding residents that the wilderness remains firmly in control. Here, daily life unfolds on the edge of the inhabitable world, where human innovation allows a small community to coexist with one of the most extreme environments found anywhere on Earth. Reine, Norway. Tucked within the dramatic Lofoten Islands, Reine is a fishing village surrounded by jagged granite peaks that rise directly from the sea. The Gulf Stream moderates the climate, creating surprisingly mild conditions despite the settlement's northern latitude. Deep fjords, changing weather, and towering mountains define every view, giving the landscape an almost unreal quality. Traditional red fishermen's cabins, known as råbur, line the waterfront and reflect centuries of adaptation to life in a harsh maritime environment. Geographic isolation helped preserve a strong fishing culture that continues to shape the community's identity today. The village exists in constant dialogue with nature, where livelihoods depend on the sea and the surrounding mountains dictate the pace of life. Reine's beauty lies not only in its scenery but also in the seamless relationship between people and place, where generations have learned to thrive amid some of Norway's most spectacular landscapes. Gasadalur, Faroe Islands. Nestled between towering cliffs and the restless North Atlantic Ocean, Gasadalur is one of the most isolated villages in the Faroe Islands. For centuries, sheer mountains separated the community from neighboring settlements, forcing residents to cross steep trails simply to reach the outside world. The climate is shaped by powerful ocean currents, bringing cool temperatures, heavy winds, dense fog, and frequent rainfall throughout the year. Traditional grass-roofed houses blend naturally into the landscape, designed to withstand harsh weather while preserving warmth. This geographic isolation fostered a strong local identity, where generations relied on fishing, sheep farming, and close community ties. Nature dominates every aspect of life here, from the dramatic cliffs that protect the village to the waterfalls that plunge directly into the sea. Gasadalur is a striking example of how people have learned to adapt to a rugged environment while maintaining a deep connection to the land and ocean that sustain them. Ushguli, Georgia. High in the Caucasus Mountains, Ushguli stands among the highest permanently inhabited villages in Europe. Surrounded by snow-capped peaks and glacier-fed rivers, the settlement occupies a remote valley at an elevation where winters are long, severe, and often isolating. Stone defensive towers dominate the skyline, rising above clusters of traditional homes that have endured for centuries. These towers once protected families from invaders and natural threats while reflecting the challenges of life in a rugged mountain environment. Geographic isolation preserved a distinctive cultural heritage, including ancient traditions, language variations, and architectural styles rarely found elsewhere. Agriculture and livestock farming remain closely linked to the rhythms of the surrounding landscape. Here, people and nature exist in a delicate balance, where survival depends on understanding the mountains rather than attempting to control them. Ushguli offers a rare glimpse into a way of life shaped by endurance, resilience, and deep respect for the highlands. Batad, Philippines. Deep within the mountains of northern Luzon, Batad is renowned for its breathtaking rice terraces that appear to flow like giant green staircases across the landscape. Carved into steep slopes over centuries, these terraces represent one of humanity's most impressive agricultural achievements. The region experiences a tropical mountain climate, with seasonal rains providing the water necessary to sustain the intricate farming system. Because roads do not directly reach the village, Batad remains relatively isolated, helping preserve the traditions and customs of the Ifugao people. Homes are built using local materials and positioned to complement the terrain rather than dominate it. Every terrace, pathway, and irrigation channel reflects generations of knowledge passed from one farmer to the next. The village demonstrates how human ingenuity can work with natural geography rather than against it, creating a landscape where culture, agriculture, and nature have become inseparable.